Following the orders of Vladimir Putin, Russian forces launched an attack on Ukraine in what was described as a special military operation in the east by the president. Although Putin claims Russia didn't invade Ukraine and the presence of Russian forces in Donbass is an act of self-defense, Russia simply doesn't want Ukraine to join NATO. Putin sees the presence of NATO forces at the Russian border as a threat to the country's existence. As a result, Russia sent a list of demands to the United States in December of last year, calling for the suspension of any NATO drills near Russia's border. As it stands, Ukraine is not a NATO member, but it wants to be. To prevent this from happening, amongst other things, Russian forces have since trooped into some of Ukraine's major cities, causing destruction and displacing Ukrainians.
Где он? Нормально, нормально. Уходит налево, уходи. Он видит, все нормально.
Being the world's richest man, it's almost impossible for Elon Musk to stay aloof of the ongoing situation between Russia and Ukraine that's drawn criticism, as well as sanctions from world leaders. Before the invasion of Ukraine, Musk seems to have enjoyed a good relationship with Russia and its people. In fact, he's very popular among the citizens of Russia, who see him as an inspiration to aspiring capitalists. Many Russians see Musk's immigration from South Africa to the United States as an inspiration story, considering the success he's achieved over the years. Much of the admiration that Musk gets in Russia is a result of the fact of the technoking of Tesla is not associated with any Wall Street billionaire. He's not a Native American, and he engages with Russia. As a result, Musk is not perceived as a stranger. Musk also had a great relationship with the Kremlin. In February 2021, the billionaire tagged the Kremlin on Twitter to propose a meeting with President Vladimir Putin on the Clubhouse social media app. Although the meeting didn't eventually hold, interactions between Musk and the Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov showed that President Putin would have been interested. To make it more interesting, Musk's Twitter account is one of 22 that's followed by the Kremlin's own official account on the social media platform. However, Musk's relationship with Russia has not always been smooth sailing. Some time ago, a Russian man in the U.S. plotted to extort money from Elon Musk electric car company Tesla. Igor Igorovich Khrushchev offered an employee about $1 million to install ransomware in the computer network of Tesla's battery plant in Nevada. This would enable him to steal Tesla's secrets and extort money from them, or else he would release the secrets to the public. Although it doesn't seem the relationship between Russia and Tesla's CEO has hit the rocks following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Musk has chosen a side in the war. Unlike other big companies that have suspended all business operations in Russia with Russian nationals even though their CEOs haven't openly criticized the invasion, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has openly criticized the Russian government and taken his side with Ukraine. Musk made his position known to his over 76 million followers on Twitter. "Hold strong, Ukraine," posted the self-acclaimed techno king of Tesla, message surrounded by 3 Ukrainian flags on the left and 3 others on the right. In fact, he added a second tweet in which he sent his sympathies to the great people of Russia who do not want this. Elon Musk has shown he's fully behind the Ukrainians. His SpaceX recently sent a second shipment of Starlink terminals to the embattled country. This generous gesture has attracted a lot of appreciation from the Ukrainian government, especially from President Vladimir Zelensky. Why has Elon Musk shipped Starlink terminals at all, let alone a second batch? Well, the first shipment of SpaceX satellite-based internet service was sent in response to a plea from Ukraine's Vice Prime Minister, who feared that internet access would be cut off in the country if Russia continued its attacks on the communication infrastructure of Ukraine. Russia's invasion of Ukraine on February 24th triggered widespread communication outages across the country. To ensure there was still a connection between Ukraine and the international community, the Ukrainian official tweeted to Musk to help supply the country with his company's internet service, a request to which the billionaire obliged. Mr. Fedorov wrote, "While you try to colonize Mars, Russia tries to occupy Ukraine. While your rockets successfully land from space, Russian rockets attack Ukrainian civil people. Musk responded with Starlink service is now active in Ukraine, more terminals en route. Musk has delivered on his word as the second shipment of SpaceX Starlink terminals was received in the Ukraine about 3 days ago. Ukraine officials have since shown their gratitude for the magnanimous gesture, and Vice Prime Minister Fedorov wrote, "Received the second shipment of Starlink stations. Keeps his word. Thank you for supporting Ukraine and peace in the entire world." President Zelensky also tweeted, "Talk to at Elon Musk." Zelensky wrote on March 5th, "Grateful to him for supporting Ukraine with words and deeds. Next week, we will receive another batch of Starlink systems for destroyed cities." However, Elon Musk has recently warned the people of Ukraine about the possibility of the SpaceX Starlink satellite internet service being attacked by Russia. Musk implored Ukrainians to turn on the devices only when needed and place the antenna as far away from people as possible. He added users could place a light camouflage over the antenna to conceal its presence. The new set of terminals has optimized software so they can function with power consumption as low as a 12-volt car cigarette lighter. The provision of Starlink terminals isn't the only way Musk is showing unwavering support for the Ukrainian people who are battling the invasion of their country by Russian forces. His company Tesla has recently provided free EV charging in parts of Poland, Slovakia, and Hungary that border Ukraine. The company made this new development known in an email to local Tesla owners. "We hope this helps give you peace of mind to get to a safe location," Tesla wrote in the email, according to Electrek. In recent weeks following the Russian-Ukrainian war, over 600,000 people have fled the Ukraine or neighboring countries, some of whom own Tesla automobiles and other electronic vehicles. One very impressive thing about this gesture from Musk Tesla is that owners of both Tesla and non-Tesla vehicles can use the free charging stations. According to a January report by the Kyiv Independent, there are about 30,000 electronic vehicles on Ukrainian roads. Now these EV users don't have to worry about how to get the vehicle charged as they flee the embattled Ukraine to neighboring countries. And it's all thanks to Elon Musk. Following the invasion, tech companies like Apple, Google, Microsoft, Twitter, YouTube, Meta, and several others have banned Russian-controlled news networks, RT and Sputnik. However, Musk has refused to follow that trend, just as he hasn't shied away from openly supporting Ukraine despite other CEOs of these tech giants not coming out openly. Recently, the Tesla CEO stated that some world leaders have requested that Starlink block all Russian news sources. In his post on his official Twitter account, Musk declined the request, stating that such could only happen if he was held at gunpoint. He also added he was a free speech absolutist. Well, Musk has made it clear he stands with the Ukrainian people, and he's doing all he can to support the people. The war is still ongoing, and we hope a ceasefire agreement is reached very soon. What are your thoughts on Elon Musk's involvement so far? Do you think he should be more involved? Do you think it would be best for him to stay away from the situation? Let us know down in the comments section. I hope you guys had fun and enjoyed the video. And if you did, please destroy that like button. And don't forget, subscribe and click that bell. If you want to know more about Elon Musk's life and the Tesla news, click on our exclusive Elon Musk playlist on the Watch Next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another mind-blowing video.